Hi. Yeah. So that was 30 seconds of my talk. Hour ago. And inside, basically, yeah. Quick recap. So there's a blockchain, there's Ethereum, and there's smart contract. And that ERC20 is a set of standard. Once you write it, yeah. So if you go to the Ethereum.org, first hello world of the programming language is create your own. So if you create a function like these, which have like total supply balance and specify the logic to transfer, and if people agree that this is a currency, it becomes the currency. What does it mean is like, yeah, balance of transfer. That like there's like Bitcoin or Ethereum have something called mobile wallet where you can send a digital currency from one to another. And this one says you can say Ether. But if you create your own currency, you create like Matoken. And basically, you can send a Matoken from one person to another. But no one trusts Matoken, so Matoken currently has an idea, but there's no value. But there are people who manage to say there's a value. So like the one I quickly showed, there's a thing like a Golem, which is distributed computing. And they use this ERC20 token for the fundraising purpose, which raised almost $500 million. And where did value come from? That's like a question everybody asks. I still have no idea. But there's certain way you can categorize. There's a 4. It was 3, but I just added another one 2 minutes ago. So first one is called asset token, or usually called peg token. That basically you still have to trust some entity that they peg certain amount of commodities, such as gold or even currency. So in this case, Digix Gold actually guarantee that one token gives 1 gram of gold. What it enables is that you still have to trust that entity in Hong Kong, but enables like an infinite possibility of a secondary market where you can transfer the gold easily, whereas gold itself is a physical thing, so it's very hard. So that's one way of usage. And if you think about this digital cryptocurrency economy, actually the Bitcoin is 40 billion, and crypto altogether is 80 billion. And but like now it's expanding the capacity of token into the physical one. And by the way, entire money is apparently 83 trillion. Second usage is not just money, but you can actually put like real estate and the stuff on the blockchain. And this is one of the things they're doing. And I had a chat with Ethereum fans yesterday, and they were talking a crazy idea that apparently there is a city called Eth in France, somewhere borderline between the France and the Belgium and somewhere. So they are thinking about doing the ICO to buy a castle in ETH, and that's crazy. And yeah, and the third one is called utility token. I touched base a bit, like there's a browser called Brave, which basically sell the basic attention token. So instead of blocking normal ads, they basically ask you want to see the ads. And if they see the ads, you see that, they give you the token. So that they did the ICO, and yeah, it's initial coin offering. And they managed to raise 35 million in 24 seconds, which is a 2-block confirmation time. That's crazy. I added the latest one called no purpose token, which is called the EOS, which also raised about $500 million value. And why it's no purpose? Because in their white paper, specifically says this token have no rights, no use, and they even stop transferring. Still, people stop throwing money at it. There's something wrong. So what I was thinking is like this protocol, I think it's might be actually interesting if this interface turns into language, because what this doesn't guarantee is like whether does this actually do what you usually expect to do. But like if you can write something as its own language, maybe you can enforce certain attributes which people assume in a token. Once you can do that, probably this crazy token market become a bit saner. And also, I'm thinking in the insurance hat that like if you have the data which guarantees certain things, you can, I think, issue the insurance to guarantee, if there's something wrong, you can pay back. That's it. So if you are, language guru, which can create new language, let's have a chat. Thank you.